Book 2 of the Tattersalls October Yearling sale concluded on Wednesday with a new record price set at 1.05 million guineas to headline a week characterised by strong trade across the board. The highest priced lot on the final day and third highest of the week overall was lot 1192, a Sayuni colt out of the listed place Moonlit Garden, who added to a list of 51 purchases this week for Shadwell Estates, when knocked down to Angus Gold in the ring for 600,000 guineas. Underbidders, the Hong Kong Jockey Club, pushed the successful purchaser to the eventual sales price, leaving breeders Tim and Jill Bostwick stunned to register their best ever sales ring result, in association with consigners Barton Stud and Oliver St Lawrence.
It was a fantastic result. It was certainly more than we expected. She's been a fantastic mare for us. We bought her here. She was one of the first mares that we ever bought. We've been involved with Biddiston Stud for a few years now, 6, 7, 8 years, something like that. We actually sold the farm a couple of years ago and decided to take a different tack, and we've teamed up with Tom Blaine at Barton and Oliver St Lawrence. The four of us, quite frankly, we think we form a great team. Yeah, so absolutely thrilled. All the right people followed her into the ring, and and it just got crazy as far as we're concerned, and could not be more thrilled.
I forgot to breathe. You can't actually hold your breath for long enough when they go around. We really, really hoped that we might have a 200,000 colt, but when it kept on going, I mean, oh gosh, I'm going to well up now. I just burst into tears. It was just, it happens to other people, and it I know it's said, but it really is life-changing. But also when you still have the mare at home and you've still got other offspring, it's just unbelievably important, and that somebody wants your stock that much.
Stock by No Nay Never has proved particularly popular this week, with 16 sold overall, averaging almost 180,000 guineas and a 900,000 guinea top price achieved on the opening day. The third session also saw high demand for a colt by the second season sire out of a granddaughter of King Mambo, Lady Soldier, who sold to Rabba Bloodstock for 325,000 guineas. The sale added to the list of successful pinhooks logged this week, having been bought for just €54,000 last year by John Foley of consigners Ballyverlane Stud, in association with the Flannerys of Egmont Stud.
We're delighted with the price. He was a very nice horse, excellent mover, and showed himself brilliantly all week, and it's just one of those things that worked out very well this time, and obviously we're over the moon. He's gone to a good home and very athletic colt, and hopefully he'll be lucky for his new owners. I think he was very typical of the sire in the sense he was a very good colour, nice solid dark brown horse, strong, precocious, very athletic, a very nice yearling, and he went the right way, and it's just there's a lot of luck involved in this, and it's great that it all worked out.
A filly by the same sire also added to No Nay Never's standout statistics for the week when selling to agent Ross Doyle for 270,000 guineas. One of only 2 offerings consigned by the Arrow de Mesure, the daughter of Made to Believe is a half-sister to the stakes-placed Made to Remember, in a family steeped in black-type performers, including Grade 1 performing pair, Stroll and Patrol. There were just 2 lots by Juddmont's Champion Frankel on offer during Book 2, and Lord Grimthorpe was keen to ensure the filly out of Group 3 winner Ladies First returned to join her sire in the famous pink and green silks of Prince Khaled Abdullah's operation, when stretching to 270,000 guineas for the Lady Bamford bred offering from the Castlebridge consignment.
At 270,000 all done, last call, I sell at 270. Juddmont, thank you very much indeed.
At the conclusion of another strong renewal of Book 2, Tattersalls marketing director Jimmy George summed up the week's trade.
It's been a good sale. Book 2 of the Tattersalls October Yearling sale is an incredibly popular sale with buyers at all levels of the market, and I think the real strength of this week's sale is that it's had sustained momentum from start to finish at all levels. The top of the market's been really, really strong. We've had a record top price at the sale, the beautiful Dark Angel filly from Ballyhimmakin Stud, bred by Trevor Stewart, 1,050,000 guineas. That's a runaway record really for this sale. She was preceded about 45 minutes earlier by a 900,000 guineas No Nay Never colt, who at that point was a record for the sale. So the top of the market has been really, really strong and very international as well. And that's been the feature throughout the 3 days. We've had more than 160 six-figure lots at the sale, which is an extraordinary number. If you think as recently as 2012, there were 48 yearlings in October, in book 2 of the October yearling sale, that made 100,000 guineas or more. So for that number to jump from 48 to 160 in the space of 7 years is just it's just an extraordinary reflection of how popular book 2 of the October yearling sale is with buyers from literally all over the world. I think the great thing about book 2 is that year after year it produces top class racehorses, and this year you'd have been hard pressed to have better advertisements for the sale than the extraordinary, slightly enigmatic Batash and 10 Sovereigns, 2 of the best sprinters in Europe at the moment. They typify why buyers like to come to this sale, and as long as that keeps happening, which we're pretty confident it will, because the quality of the yearlings that the British and Irish and French vendors bring every year suggests that buyers will always find yearlings of that quality. I think another feature of the sale is that people have been successful at every level. And, we've had some fantastic pin hooking successes throughout the 3 days of book 2. And perhaps one of the more memorable ones was the €4,000 Cable Bay yearling that was sold for 160,000 guineas. These are spectacular pin hooking successes that are rare enough, but seem to be a feature of book 2 year after year.